Have you ever been completely alone and suddenly felt like someone was watching you? You don't see anyone, you don't hear footsteps, you look around, nothing is there, nothing moves, but something inside you changes. Your body becomes alert, your thoughts slow down, and you feel observed. Why does that happen?
What's interesting is that this feeling is extremely common. People report it all over the world, across cultures, across ages, in bedrooms late at night, in empty houses, on quiet streets, even while sitting still. It doesn't mean you see something. It's just a sense, a presence, yet we rarely talk about it because it sounds irrational, even though it feels real.
From a psychological perspective, the brain is a survival machine. For most of human history, being watched meant danger, a predator, a rival, a threat. So the brain evolved to detect subtle movements, shadows, changes in light, silence that feels wrong, sounds. Sometimes the brain reacts before logic does. Sometimes it reacts even when nothing is there. It's not imagination, it's instinct. That reaction creates a sensation, even when there is no threat. When the environment is quiet, your senses turn inward. You hear your breathing, your heartbeat. Small sounds feel louder. This heightened awareness can create the illusion that something external is happening. But often, the mind is simply listening too closely. The human mind hates not knowing. Silence creates uncertainty. Darkness removes reference points, and when the brain lacks information, it fills the gaps. A shadow becomes a presence, stillness becomes intention, a feeling becomes a narrative, not because something is there, but because the brain wants control. This sensation is stronger when we are anxious, stressed, exhausted, emotionally vulnerable. When our emotional defenses are low, awareness rises. The mind becomes more sensitive, and the world feels closer than usual. Sometimes, the feeling of being watched is actually the feeling of being exposed.
There's also a deeper explanation. Some philosophers suggest that this feeling appears when consciousness turns inward. When nothing distracts us, we become aware of ourselves. That awareness can feel strange, almost like being observed by your own mind. You're not being watched, you're watching yourself exist.
The reason this sensation feels so real is because it comes from real systems: perception, emotion, survival, awareness. The brain doesn't separate imagination and reality instantly. It reacts first, explains later. That delay creates mystery.
In most cases, this feeling is harmless. It fades once you move, turn on a light, or shift your focus. Awareness changes perception. The moment you ground yourself, the sensation loses power.
Instead of asking, "Why does this scare me?" try asking, "What is my mind reacting to?" Fear often comes from uncertainty, not danger. Understanding removes mystery. Feeling watched doesn't mean something is wrong. It means you're human, a thinking mind, a sensing body, an aware consciousness. Mystery doesn't always come from the outside. Sometimes it comes from within. Don't panic. Don't assume. Observe. If this video resonated with you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your experience in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.